So give me your first name and how old are you?
My name is Lomoro'S. I'm 26 years old.
And what's your addiction?
My addiction was alcohol and marijuana.
How long were you caught up in addiction for?
For 4 or 6 years.
What sort of effect did the alcohol have on you?
A lot of, it had so much control over me, and I was not in charge of my own life, of what I say, what comes out of my mouth. It just meant nothing, I would lie just to make sure that I got some alcohol in my system, so it affected me in every way. My moral, I had no integrity or anything like that. Yeah.
What effect did alcohol have on your family? You got kids?
Yeah, so I got one little daughter, and it did affect the future, like as of now, like she's in care and all that stuff, but I'm working on that. But it took away my brothers, my sisters, pushed my father away, pushed my sister away, because they were the only support that I really had.
What have you done under the influence of alcohol that you regret?
Man, I've done a lot of horrible things. I've hurt people, I've stolen off people, I've lied to the max, where people look at me the same or even talk to me. Stolen on my brothers, my sisters, all that stuff.
You end up going back to jail for a bit.
Yeah, so I was in Shalom about 12 months, and while I was here, my past caught up with me. I basically had to take ownership of my past, and I went to jail for 24 months, and I just came back 5 months ago, and yeah.
So you're in Shalom for a year, went to jail for 2 years?
Yeah, I went to jail for 2 years.
And then come out and you've been back out 5 months?
Yeah, I've been back 5 months, and man, I love it.
What's changed since you've been in Shalom?
Everything. My mindset changed, and through Shalom now I know that I can achieve anything. Nothing is impossible. Nothing can stop me. It's only me.
How's your family? Your sisters and your family? You talking to them?
My family love me, man, and they call me for anything, for advice. They come to family.
They're calling you for advice?
Yeah, they're calling me for advice.
Yeah?
So surprisingly, my little brothers are calling me for advice, and they're just excited to see me every time.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. What about your kids? She's in DCP care?
Yeah, so at the moment, my daughter's in DCP care, and for the last year, and we got 7 more months until the order expires, and we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, so you get to see her now?
Yeah, I get to see her fortnightly, and today is one of them days, and man, I loved every second of it. She's my little princess, man, and I'll do anything for her. I want to change for myself and her.
You got your license, or you're getting your license?
I'm getting my license. It's coming up soon, and pray for me out there that I get it.
Yeah, been doing lessons?
Been doing a lot of lessons, been doing lessons for the last 3 months, and I've been getting some help from people, like my mentor as well. So
yeah. So what would you say the best and the worst thing about Shalom?
Shalom. The worst thing about Shalom, man, and worst thing about Shalom, I can't think of. Shalom can bring things in you that you don't want to face. That can be worse at that moment when the stuff come up in you. You can either run from it, or you can face it like a man, or whatever gender you are. You can face it head on, or you can run away from it. That's the hardest thing sometimes, sitting in your emotions and all that stuff.
And what would you say to the person caught up in addiction, alcohol, and that's struggling, that's just sitting on their bum and just keep putting it off?
You're not alone. There's people out there who are willing and will sacrifice their time for you. You matter. Just know that there's help out there. Don't feel like nobody's gonna hear you because you matter. Your voice does matter. Your life do matter. So just put your hand up and ask for help.